jump up, I jump up and down. Wound, spin around and wound. Bed, on my brand new bed. And then see, saw it, full face on, bright red.
Kendra!
Uh-oh, Mom's mad. I jump up and down. Wound, spin around and wound. Bed, on my brand new bed. And then see, saw it, full face on, bright red.
Kendra!
Uh-oh, Mom's mad.
Botter Paul Hookers presents Funny Scammers Live, Sunday, February 2, 2020, Part 2.
Hi, this is Mary. I'm on the ready line.
Hi, this is Reverend Daniel James Wilson. Welcome to my church. I'm a preacher, the Church of Scambaiting.
Hi, this is Cosmo. I'm ready to go.
How y'all doing, folks? You like, uh-oh, huh? Yeah, we wrote that. I don't know what it was. When I wrote it, I was trying out a new music sequencer, and I was able to build that background disco. It was kind of a disco Central America pop. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ben, how you doing? Okay, I got a number. I'm gonna give him a call. And do this as Mary.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah, we gotta get as much as we can in before the Super Bowl starts, so I'm hurrying. It's gonna be a thin day, so we'll try. I just had a really good lunch. I had fish and chips.
Thank you for calling support. This is Henry. How may I help you today?
Hi, I have a strange message on my screen. It says that I have to enter my username and password.
And where did you get it?
And it also says that there's suspicious movement on my IP address.
And when did your computer generate the message for you?
About 10 minutes ago.
And may I know what you were doing on the computer before you got the message?
I was on my Facebook.
You're on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, because if your computer is giving you the security alert message, there could be some suspicious movement activity on your computer. It happens basically when there are a bunch of infections in the computer. So
Okay.
is this happened for the first time or it happened before as well?
I've never seen this before. It's the first time.
Yeah. So in that case, what I will do here, first of all, I will go ahead and give you instruction. You please follow the instruction. If you get confused, you let me know. All right?
Okay.
And how old is your computer?
I got
Roughly.
it. I got it a little over a year ago on my birthday.
All right. So you have a look on your keyboard first.
Okay.
At the very bottom left-hand corner on the keyboard, you will see a Windows, the 4 flag key on it. Do you see that key?
Yes.
You press and hold it down the Windows key, and by holding it down the Windows key at the same time, you push the letter R like Robert and release both the fingers.
Okay.
Now, what do you see on the screen?
It says type the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you.
Yes. So inside the box, what it is written there?
It's empty.
It's empty. So if it is empty, you type in there the letter H as in hotel,
H is in hotel.
again another H like hotel,
Again, another H like in hotel.
and give a space, a single
And
space.
then I gave a single space.
And after single space, you type in there www dot
www dot
www.
helpme.net
helpme.net.
and click on OK. What do you see on the screen now?
It says, be cautious if you receive unsolicited
Yes.
requests to access your computer. Only
Where do
join
you get
support
that?
sessions that you recognize and trust. Report abuse.
Okay. So you press the Windows key and the letter R again as we did before.
Okay. Well, I did get
Now
a
do you see
window.
the,
I have a window that says HTML help.
where do you see HTML?
It's in the upper right hand corner.
Upper right hand corner, okay? And where do you see because yes? You're reading something to me, right?
Well, it says
Where is that?
HTML. It says HTML help.
What is your name? You tell me your name.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Type your
Yeah.
name in the first box.
On the which box?
In the box where it says because yes, asking your name and support key. Do you see this?
Let me bring it up again.
hmm You know how to bring it, right?
Well, I'm maximizing it.
hmm
Okay, so I type my first name.
Yes.
Okay, I did.
And type your support key number.
What's the support key? A window opened up. It's asking me, do you want to run or save? Go to assist
Click on
opener
run. Yeah.
exe from
Click
launch
run.
period get go
Click
period
on
com.
run.
It's saying that this type of file could harm my computer.
It won't harm you. This is the
But,
diagnostic tools.
but it says this type of file could harm my computer. Why does it say
So
that?
Your computer got infected.
Okay. Well, it's asking me if I should click on run, save, or cancel. Which one should I click on?
Run.
Okay, I did.
Now what do you see?
It says go to opener, connecting to go to user account control. Do
Yes.
you want to allow this app to make changes to your
Click on
device?
yes.
Log me in Inc. Go to assist remote support.
Click on
Verify
yes.
publisher. Log me in Inc. File origin. Hard drive on this computer. Program location. C colon users. Jennifer. App data. Temp. Log me in remote support. Customer admin. And there's a bunch of letters and numbers. So you want me to read them to you?
Click on yes.
Well, there's two buttons. One says yes and one says no. Which one should I
Click on
click
yes.
on? Okay, I clicked on yes. It says connecting.
A box will
Approves.
open for you. So click on
Approves.
yes again.
Approve
Click
session.
yes.
Go to assist.
Yes.
Net
Click yes.
Security has invited you to join a support session. By joining, Net Security will be able to see your screen, control your mouse, transfer files, and request diagnostics information for this session. What kind of files are you going to transfer?
Click on yes and I will let you know, miss. Okay?
No, it says if before I click on yes, I want to know which ones you're going to transfer.
Nobody is transferring the file. Okay?
But
It is a
you
diagnostic tools.
it says you're going to transfer files.
No.
And then it asks me to click on yes or no. Which one do I
Yeah,
click
click on
on?
yes. Click on yes.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
Where are you located, Henry?
Sorry?
Where are you located, Henry?
We are located in California.
In California? Okay.
Yes?
What happened to my doggy? I had a doggy on my desktop. Where's my wallpaper?
Which
I
one
had
you're talking about?
I had a doggy wallpaper on my desktop.
Okay.
I had a doggy wallpaper.
Where is that? Can you show me?
What time is it in California?
Hold on.
It says my
Where did you get
computer's
this
been.
pop-up?
I got it 15 minutes ago. That's why I called you. Can you fix it?
Yes, I'll try my best to fix it.
Okay,
Don't have to do anything, okay?
okay. asked you what time is it in California.
Sorry?
I'm asking you, what time is it in California?
What time?
Yes,
Where are you calling from?
I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Utah.
Why don't you answer my question? I asked you what time. It wasn't California.
Where did you get the pop-up? You tell me this first.
I got it from here on my computer
Oh,
browser.
you have set the browser. You have set a pop-up in your computer. Why
Can you
you do
fix
this?
it? Can you fix it?
You look on the screen. Look here.
Okay.
Look.
Yes.
What do you see now? Where is
I
the
see.
pop-up?
I see my
Tell me.
Facebook page.
So where is the pop-up?
It's right
You show me.
there. It's right there.
Oh, well. Why you create the pop-up by yourself?
I'm gonna put the phone down. I have to use the restroom while you fix it.
How many times you called us?
This is the first time. I was trying to look up a recipe on my Facebook.
Don't touch the mouse.
I'm not.
Don't touch. Don't
I'm
touch
in,
your mouse.
I'm in the restroom. I'm sitting on a potty.
Oh. Why you keep calling on the same number again and again? You have saved the pop-up on your desktop and you're opening the pop-up on the screen, right? Why you do this? Don't have any job? Why you do this?
Because I like you. You sound sexy. You like my nudes, huh? Uh, I'm gonna call him again. I'll Uncle Dan, but until then, you dummy. Oh Lord.
We done did it! 13, 14 minutes, folks! Yeah! Yeah! Hallelujah! Good job, man! This is your
This is your Super Bowl pregame entertainment, folks. Put you on your toes. Get ready for the game. That dude was about as exciting as a turnip. He had the personality of a grapefruit or an eggplant.
Hi, I'm Reverend Daniel James Wilson. I keep calling myself James first instead of
Please hold on.
Thank you for calling online technical support. My name is Mike. How may I help you today?
Hi, I got a strange message on my window that's asking me to type my username and password. And it also says that the suspicious movement distinguished on my IP address because of spyware.
All right. So can you please tell me like what you were doing on your computer when you got this problem, sir?
I was on my Facebook and I downloaded a recipe website, and when I clicked it, I got this message.
Okay. So I
Is
believe
your
you
name,
might click on someone's.
did you say your name is James, son?
No, no, sir. Right now my name is Mike. Okay.
Hi,
All
Mike.
right.
My name is Dan. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. So right now, what do you have on your computer screen?
I have this message on my screen that says there's suspicious movement on my IP address. And it has
Okay.
an error code.
Okay. And this is the first time like you have this problem on your computer, sir?
Yes. I got home from
This is the.
church and I opened up my web browser and I went to get a recipe for some dinner and I got this message.
Okay, you don't need to get worried. I'm here to help you out. Okay, sir? All right. So right now, as I understand, your computer has been infected with some spyware, okay? So what I need to do, sir, I need to go ahead and diagnose your computer and help you out to fix the problem for you, okay?
Okay.
Look on your keyboard.
I am.
Look on the very bottom left corner on your keyboard. Do you see the control key, the CTRL?
Yes.
And right next to the control key, which key do you have?
It says shift.
No, no, right next to that, sir. Right next to that.
It is next to control. It's called shift.
Not. Look on your keyboard on the very bottom left corner, okay? Very bottom left corner.
Do you
You
want
have
my
the CT.
Do you want my window key?
Yes, sir, your Windows key.
Well,
Press the Windows.
my Windows key is 423CH dash 5B1TW dash 69F4E dash X1CDQ dash T4ZWC.
Okay. Are you looking on your keyboard or on your computer screen?
I was on my computer. There's a sticker.
Look on your keyboard.
Okay, I'm looking on my keyboard.
Do you see Windows key?
What's it look like?
It looked like a 4 flag on it, like a 4 box on it.
Where's it located?
It's located on the lower bottom left corner.
No, that says CTRL.
Okay, and right next to CTRL.
Shift. The shift key, son.
And right next to the shift key.
Caps lock.
I'm not asking top of the control. I'm talking about right hand side of your keyboard.
Oh, the right control key has 4 arrow keys. An up arrow key, a down arrow key, a left arrow key, and a right arrow key.
On the very bottom left corner. Okay, look on the very bottom left corner.
Yes. It says CTRL.
And right next to CTRL.
It says FN.
Right, and right next to F, and do you see the Windows key like a 4 flag on it?
Well, son, that's the Microsoft Window key. And it doesn't have no
Right.
flags. It doesn't have no
Yeah.
flags. It's a window with 4 panes.
Hello.
Who is this?
So this is Edward
Hi,
you're talking
Edward.
to.
How you doing?
Huh. Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Thanks for asking. How are you
I'm doing fine.
doing today? Okay, so how may I help you today?
Um, that other feller wanted me to push the Windows key. And so I pushed the Windows key.
Uh-huh. So push the Windows key, and along with that, push the letter R. R as a Roger.
Okay, I did.
Now you'll see a box came up on your computer which says
Yes.
run.
It says tap the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you.
Yes, you're absolutely on the right page right now, okay? Now I'm going to spell it out for you what you have to type over there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to type I as in Indiana,
As in Indiana,
then E as in Edward,
E as in Edward,
X as in X-ray,
X as in X-ray,
then P as in Pennsylvania,
P as in Pennsylvania,
L as in London,
L as in London,
O as in Oscar,
O as in Oscar,
R as in Robert,
R as in Robert,
E as in Echo.
E as in Echo.
Now you need to make a space,
Blank space.
yeah, blank space, a single blank space,
Okay, I did.
then www dot,
Dot
www.
then helpme.net.
helpme.net.
Okay, it will be helpme.net, all together one word, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, now click on OK.
Okay, I did.
Now what do you have on your computer right now?
A web page done comed up. It says, be cautious if you receive
Right,
unsolicited
right,
requests to
right. Now
access
do you
your
see?
computer. Only
Right,
join support
now
sessions
do
with
you see
people
over there
you
it says your
recognize
name.
and trust. Report abuse. Hello?
Type your name, okay?
Well, it says establish support connection. Tap your
Right.
name and the support key received from your technician and click continue to proceed. A small window done popped up my screen, son. It says, do you want to run or save? Go to assist opener exe from launch.getgo.com.
Click on run.
Click on, well, son,
Run.
it says
Run.
this type of file could harm my computer.
No, it will not harm your computer. You need to click on run.
Why does it say that?
Because your computer network is infected right now. That's why it is saying that. But go to assist is a secure server which you are getting connected with. Alright?
Okay. Well, son, it's got 3 options. Run, save, or cancel. Which one should I click
Click
on,
on
boy?
click on run.
I done did it. Yes, sir.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Now it will be showing you running security scan. Do you see that?
No, it says user account control. Do
Click
you
on yes.
want to allow the following app to make changes to your device?
Yes. Click on yes.
Log me in Inc. Go to assist remote support. Verify publisher. Log me in
Yes.
Inc. File
Yes. Click on
origin.
yes.
Hard drive on this here computer.
Click on
And
yes.
then, son, it asking me to click on yes or no. Which one should I click on, boy?
Click on
Hello?
click on yes. Click on yes.
Okay, I done did it. Yes, sir.
Now you will get finally one more option. You need to click on yes. Okay, it will help you to get connected to our secure server so that I can run a diagnostic checkup. So if you see that option, please directly click on yes from your end. Do not
Well,
click on any other options.
it says approved session. Go to assist.
Yeah.
Net Security has invited you to join a support session. By joining, Net Security will be able to see your screen, control your mouse, transfer files, and request diagnostics information for this session. I say, son, which kind of files are you going to transfer?
No, right now we are just trying to help you out, okay? We'll be downloading a software that will be gonna fix your computer, okay? We don't gonna transfer any file, okay? You need to click on yes.
But the message on the window
Yeah,
says you're gonna
that's the
transfer
message.
files.
Yeah, you need to click on yes, okay? Click on yes, I will let you know each and everything, okay? Click on yes.
Well, son, it's got a button for yes or no. Which one should I click
on
on,
yes.
boy?
You
Okay.
click on yes, not on both. Click on yes.
Okay. I done did it.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you did it. All right. Now your computer is connected, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Now don't touch your computer, okay?
Okay. I won't.
Now, can you please tell me like what you were doing on your computer when you got this problem?
I already told you, son. I was on my Facebook.
You were on your Facebook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I just got back
Now
from church.
Oh, you come from the church?
Yes. Do you go to church, son?
Yes, sir.
You do? Every week?
Every week.
Honey, we got a church going too. Yeah! Yeah! Amen! I'm proud of you, son. Praise the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Which church do you go to?
I go to Trinity Church.
Trinity?
Yeah,
You say your prayers today, son?
yeah. It's
You're
in
there.
California.
Is that where you located?
Yeah.
What time is it in California? I don't have my
Sorry?
clock nearby. What time is it over there in California?
What time is in California?
Yes.
And which location you're calling us from?
I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. The
Salt Lake
Beehive.
City?
Yes, the Beehive State.
So in our time it's to 1:57 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay.
Okay. So the problem which you're facing on your computer, you can see that it says your computer has been blocked because there is some kind of suspicious activity detected. Someone is trying to get into and infect your IP address, and they are trying to get into your personal information like your Facebook login, your personal information, your email user ID, your
What's an
browsing
app?
history, and all this.
What's an IP address? You're not making any sense to me, boy. I don't know what an IP address is.
Sure, I'll explain you everything. If you don't know IP address,
No, I
I'll
don't.
tell you so.
I know the Babel.
Your IP address is your, just like you have social security number, okay, for your identity. This is your internet identity. It's called internet protocol address. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So if anyone are having access to your IP address, that point of time, it gives the user this kind of notification alert.
Okay.
Right. So that's why you got our number. And can you please tell me, like, is it a virtual computer you're using, or is it a real PC? So I think it's a virtual PC you're using.
It's an HP laptop.
It's a HP laptop.
Yes. Can you fix it, son? I gotta make
Yes,
dinner
I can.
and watch
Yeah,
the
I can go ahead
Super
and
Bowl.
fix up the problem.
Are you gonna
But there
watch
will be
the
a one-time.
Are you gonna
There
watch
will be
the
a
Super
one-time
Bowl?
cost to fix up the problem.
How much
There will
money?
be a one-time. It's costing you $500 to go ahead and fix up the problem.
500. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Can you show me what's wrong? You haven't shown me a thing.
You can see this. This is the problem which you're facing. Is it not enough?
That's just a web page, son. It says I have
This is
virus
the
and
problem.
spyware. Show me.
Yes.
Show me.
It's already
It's,
there, sir. You can see that. Whenever
it's a
I'm trying to
web
do
page.
anything, it's not letting me to do anything. It
Yes,
keeps
it
coming
is.
up because
You're moving the
it is
mouse.
the infection.
You're moving the mouse. Okay, it's
It has
$500.
taken total control.
Can can you write it down, son, so my wife can read it? What you gonna
Beg your
do?
pardon?
I need you to write the
I'll
services.
send you everything in your computer, all the paperwork in printed in black and white.
My wife wants to pay the bill, but she wants to see the
Your wife.
bill
No, no, no.
first.
We are not authorized to speak any other person regarding this.
No, you're
It's your
speaking to
computer.
me.
You have to make the
You're,
decision. We
but
cannot
it's
speak to
my.
your wife.
I'm married, son. We both make decisions
Okay.
together.
Okay, so is your wife is there right now?
Yes, and she's asking for you to write down what you're gonna do for the $500.
Uh-huh. We will be going to clean up the computer and your network. Okay?
Write it down. Write it down so she can see it. Tap it out.
Half an hour?
No, I said tap it out so she can see it.
Your computer is blocked.
What's a net
Okay.
stat? What's a net stat?
Thank you for your call.
Wasted. Busted.
How's it going? How's it going? You wasted. How's it going? Edward, look at this.
Wasted.
Hi, Edward. Look at this. You're on YouTube. Hi, Edward. 20 minutes. I punked you, dummy. 20 minutes. If you look at the call timer, I pause it and it transfers it over to my wasteometer. He's typing. He's probably gonna say something nasty to me. No, you didn't. No, you did not. I punked you. You are pawned. Dummy. Stupid. It's happening in Miami. If I read it, it's in Florida. Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to read on a phone, I'm sure. I'm gonna let the dude go. Damn, no shot. Oh, oh, I gotta give it. I don't know. I still have that Uncle Dan up there. Okay, pull 5. There we go. Hallelujah! We done did it! 20 minutes! 35 minutes total! Yeah! Pretty good for it being the day it is. Oh, the Super Bowl. I was looking it up. I think it's in Miami. Oh, come on, where is it? Yeah, it's going to be in Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'll let Liz dance. I'll have Mary dance while I take a quick break. Let's dance. I'm just going to take a quick break, guys. You guys can dance with Mary. Be right back.
Okay, I just played Mary and I just played Mary as Jenny Wilson and then the Reverend Daniel James Wilson. So now it's time for you guys to decide who I'm going to be. Let me see what we got here. Okay, so Good Life, would you like to take the roll for my vote? Okay, great. I'm going to start a timer, everybody, for 1 minute. And during that minute, I'd like you to pick and choose who you want me to be. I can be Martyr Paul Huckers. I can be Mary Shue, Cousin Ray, Reverend Daniel James Wilson, or Cosmo. So I'm going to go hit the timer, and Good Life is going to take a roll. So we got one for Mary. Got Cosmo, Mary. Got Cousin Ray. Another Cousin Ray. Another Cousin Ray. Another Cousin Ray. Cindy wants a Betty. I'll write that down. Cosmo got another vote. Mary got a vote. So far I've got to make one called Pink and one called Betty. They can be neighbors. Okay, it's going to be up to... Oh, my stream froze. 5 seconds remain. Okay, looks like we're up. So Good Life will be the one who... Time's up, folks. Let's wait and see what Good Life comes up with. This is democracy. Oh, it's going to be Ray. Wow, I'm flattered. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of nice being me for a change, you know? Yeah, I took down the name Betty. I'll make a Betty eventually. I get to be me. Little old me. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing? My time synchronized. Okay, so it looks like we got another number we're going to call. Let me put that in my notepad. We'll run this up right up to about 4 o'clock my time, which is another 40 minutes. That way everybody can break and get ready for their Super Bowl. I'm going to make some nachos. That ought to be really tasty. I do have some shrimp. I have shrimp, and I love shrimp. It's a southern, it's like Bertolli shrimp meal. It's really tasty. I'm sure it is. Okay, so this is a new number. And they hung up right away. Okay, this is your computer has been blocked scam. Come on. Let me try Fire RTC. Ramesh and I went to the first ever Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's based on Salt Lake City on 3890 South in Salt Lake City. And I just basically had hot wings and some potatoes and mashed potatoes. It's a different kind of KFC. I mean, you walk in and it's a museum. It shows the pictures of Colonel Sanders before they even called it Kentucky Fried Chicken. The first Kentucky Fried Chicken was in Salt Lake City, Utah. Believe me or not believe me. So I had biscuits and some butter and some mashed potatoes and coleslaw. And I chatted it up with Ramesh. And one takeaway I had talking to Ramesh, these scammers are literally lazy. There are jobs. They can go get regular jobs. He said after he had to move back to India because his mother died, and he went back to take care of his father. And so he took temporary leave from his company. And he said, I had to get a job so that I can keep the income coming. And I got a job within 3 days. And he says, I don't know what it is, Ray, but when these scammers tell you that they can't find jobs, that just means they're lazy. So that's the latest I got. Yeah, Colonel Sanders is cool. I love the story of Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I like Kentucky Fried Chicken. It tastes really good. Actually, some of these scammers hold degrees. You can talk to just about anybody and get a different story. Okay, this is a busy number, so I'm going to try calling them with my cell phone. Sometimes that's another way to get in. I've had at least 4 calls in the past 2 weeks that I got in by dialing it with my cell phone and then telling them to call me back. When it comes to pizza, I like Pizza Barn, and you guys probably don't know what a Pizza Barn is. There's only 2 pizza barns in the United States. One in Fallon, Nevada, and one in Elko, Nevada. Yeah, you never heard of Pizza Barn. This is what Pizza Barn looks like. I don't know if that's to find another number. So there's one in Elko. Yeah, called Pizza Barn. That's the best damn pizza on the planet. See? Look at that. It's thin crust. It's loaded with veggies, and it's just... Yeah, Pizza Barn pizza is the best pizza. It's not good enough for me to drive to Elko to go get it, but it's still pretty dang good. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to try to eke one more call out with that one scam baiter that I just called. If not, we'll have to search for a pop-up.
Thank you for calling technical support. My name is Jay. How may I help you today?
Hi, I have a strange message on my screen that's telling me I have suspicious activity. And my computer's been blocked.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What exactly you see? Does it say anything like computer has been infected, your network or your IP has been infected?
Yeah, well, it says the server reports suspicious movement on your IP address because of spyware introduced.
Okay. I got it, sir. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. First of all, just please tell me one thing. Like, what's the make of your computer? Like Dell, HP, Lenovo, Apple.
It's a Hewlett-Packard laptop.
Okay. So is this a laptop?
Yes.
Okay. So do one thing, sir. Have a look on the keyboard. Okay. On extreme left-hand side, bottom corner of your laptop, of your keyboard. Okay. You can see there is a Windows key there, which having 4 little flag on it. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, please press that Windows key, hold it down, and then hit later R. R is in Robert.
Okay, can I get
Press-
your name? I need to get your name because you sound like you're a scammer. I don't know if I can trust you. Where are you located?
We're located in California and West Hollywood.
No, you're not. You're in India. I can tell.
Yes,
I
sir.
just use. I'm using Wireshark. I can tell.
Come on, sir. Don't get smart with me. I'm Indian, okay? But
No,
I'm
you're
based
not.
in
Well,
California.
okay. What time is it in California? Tell me right now, real quick. What time is it?
So 3:24.
No, you're way off, dude. It's 2:18.
2:24 my end.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I use an atomic clock, and you're wrong, dude. You are wrong. Right now.
I'm not wrong.
Right
sir, I'm
now.
not wrong. I'm calling. Sir,
Right
I'm calling
now.
you from the genuine.
No.
Sir, I'm calling you from the genuine company
it's-
from here.
It's 3:48 in the morning in India. That's what time it is.
What? It's 3?
It's 3:48 in the morning. I just talked to
you're
another.
talking-
I just talked to another person at your call center, and they admitted it. So you're lying, dude.
Sure, don't play smart with me, okay? This is a
Okay,
genuine
okay.
company where I'm calling.
I don't know how to break it to you, bud, but I called the same number and talked to one of your associates, and they admitted that they were in India.
Not possible, sir.
Yes, it is. I can tell. I can tell. You don't even know how to tell the
Sure.
time right.
I told you the time, sir. Now it's 2:19
No,
here.
no. You Googled it. You Googled it. Either that or.
Sir, we don't have access. We don't have access to do Google here.
So what does the tree command do? What does the tree command do? What's that for?
The tree command?
Yeah, is it why do you guys run the tree command?
Sure, the tree command do nothing. It just
Why
scans
do you
your directory of your computer. Like
For-
if there is any loop files into your directories, yeah, like your disk fragment, okay? So it
Okay, well,
shows up.
which is your favorite team playing at the Super Bowl? Which one do you pick? Which one do you like most?
Like, sir, which one? What's your question is?
Okay, there are two teams playing at the Super Bowl. Which one's your favorite?
2 teams in a Super Bowl. I didn't get your question, sir.
Okay, at the Super Bowl, there are 2 football teams and they play each other. What is your favorite team?
Well, sir,
You don't know.
why are
do
you
you?
asking me this? You can.
Because
I don't
you're-
know, sir.
If
I
you're
don't
an American,
understand clearly.
if you were an American, you would know, or you would be able to turn
did
to an
not.
associate. Talk to your associate. Ask one
I
of your buddies. Who's playing? Ask one of your associates who's playing at the Super Bowl, and see if they know. Surely somebody in your call center knows who's playing at the Super Bowl.
Well,
You
so
don't know.
you're
You
playing
can't.
with.
You can't because you're in India, dude. You are in India. You're pretending to be in California. That's pretty lame.
Sir, I am an.
You're
No,
a
sir, I'm
scammer.
not lying to you.
You're a scammer.
I'm
You're
not
a
a scammer, sir.
You're a
You can
scammer.
ask me any question.
The pop-up that
If
I
you
got
say,
the pop-up I got your number from tells you
Mhm.
in a fraction of a second that you're infected. That is impossible. A server can't do that. That is a scam. You do know that, right? Or are you too dumb to know that?
sir, well, you think like these things are
Okay,
wrong.
I
Okay,
got,
we
okay,
are not
listen,
legit.
listen.
So now, mhm.
You're brainless, dude. I'm trying to tell you, I got your pop-up by going to a typo squatting website. I misspelled Gmail, for example, and it popped up and told me that I was infected and that I needed to call you. That is a scam. That's what you're doing. You're getting calls from people who get this pop-up. In other words, your
And then,
company is calling people by doing that.
and then we do what?
Okay. Have you ever seen your own pop-up? Have you ever even seen it?
Yes, sir. Many times, whenever like any
Okay.
customer who called
So,
us, I
okay.
have
So
seen
how
that their computer.
how can a web page or a server know that somebody's got spyware or malware? They don't have any program loaded on their machine that's reporting their status. They might have Windows Defender or Norton Antivirus. It's not going to report anything to you. You sit in a call center with a 5-page script and you wait for a phone call and you lie to people and tell them that you're in California. I know this. I've been doing this type of work, wasting scammers' time for almost 4 years now. You're saying the same things that other scammers say. It's as simple as that.
Well, sir, could you please just stop calling me scammers again and again? Because I'm
Yeah.
not.
I run a YouTube channel and I educate people and I entertain them. And this is a little bit different. You're at least talking to me. Most of the time, people are laughing at how mad you get. Not you, but the scammers. That's what I do.
Okay, sir. Let me tell you what we do, okay? To be very honest. Like, you might
You're not-
know, as you're from America, the Geek Squads, the Staples, okay? The Best Buy. As they just provide the offline technical support, okay? The same way we do provide online technical support.
Dude,
And
I provide online technical support for the company I work for. We have many buildings in India. When they have computer problems, they call. I answer the phone. I remote in with BombGuard. And I actually fix the computer. I don't run tree and msconfig or msinfo32. I don't do that. I don't even look at the event viewer. It's pointless. You know what I'm talking about. What's in your script?
Well, sir, we also fix the problem. See, what we do, we offer the people, like, at very reasonable price. We give them our support helpline number, okay? And we provide them the number, which really works 24/7, eventually 365 days.
Okay,
So, like, if any people, if
what
they
soft-
took any kind of services,
what software do you use to repair the computer? What do you use? What's the
well,
brand?
well,
Tell
sir,
me.
we do have our own, sir, we have our own remote utility software that has been built up, and we
Okay,
also
no,
recommend
no.
the existing
No, remoting in is one thing. What do you do to the computer to get rid of that pop-up? What software do you use? Do you use network securities? Is that what you call it? Network securities?
Sure, I never heard about the network security, any kind of tool
Okay,
like that.
what is the brand name of the software you use? What is it called?
Sure. So like Norton, AVG, Kaspersky, McAfee, these are the antivirus which we usually recommend.
No, you don't.
Like,
no, you know what you do? You run netstat,
Yes.
and if you see a foreign connection, you tell the user that they have foreign connections and that they're hackers. You then open
let
Notepad.
me tell you one thing, sir.
You then open
Sir,
Notepad.
do you have any,
and then
sir,
you charge
do
them.
you
You
have
charge
any
them for doing
AOL
nothing.
account? Sir,
What?
do you have any AOL account? Do you have any AOL account?
Why would I? Why would I
Because
have
whenever you
AOL? Why would I have
I'm
America
telling you,
Online?
sir, listen.
America
Okay, now listen
Online?
to me.
Oh Lord, man,
I know,
dude.
I know you know a lot. Okay, listen to me here. Whenever
I
you
mean,
call AOL, sir, whenever you call AOL, okay, somehow, and you see, you tell them your computer is not, is working a little slow or something. You know what they're going to do? They will pull up your event viewer. You know what does event viewer means?
Yes, I do. I've been using Windows for most of my life.
They will pull up the
I've
event
been
viewer
using
logs,
Windows.
okay?
I've been using Windows for 28 years.
How,
Event
sir?
view-
28
if-
years?
I started in 1992 when Windows for Workgroups came out. What I'm trying to tell you is Event Viewer will always have errors and warnings. It's normal. But you guys tell people that hackers have gotten into it. That's a bunch of bullshit. And you
Sir,
know
I'm
it.
not saying like we do, okay? We do. If you call AOL, it does the same thing. That's what I'm telling you. And he's also from your America.
Dude,
What was
you
the
need
name
to-
of AOL once again, sir? American
you
Online?
you
What
need
did you
to,
say?
you need to stop scamming people. You should be embarrassed.
Sure.
You really should. Your victims are old people, old women, old men, young women, people with disabilities. Shame on you. What would you do if I stole money from your mom? What would you think? God, dude.
Sir, we do not steal money from someone.
Yeah, you do.
If sir,
If you charge $2.99 or $3.99 or $4.99 and you don't really do anything, that's a scam. That is stealing.
sir, we give them a comfort like, yes, you haven't support for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year,
And
5
what do you
year.
do?
And
What's
which
the
we
name?
do.
What is the name of
What-
the product? What do you do?
Sir,
What do you do?
I'm
Do
talking,
you do?
so not the product. We sell them the services
And what
of
do you
our
do?
availability.
What do you
Our
do? What-
availability, whatsoever related with software issues, whatsoever related with the software issues. If they want us to install any antivirus, if they want us to clean
Do
up their
you-
computer like normal tune-up and clean-up support,
How do you,
or
how do you
if they
clean,
want us to,
how do you clean up a computer? What do you do? What's the first thing that you
well,
do?
we take the remote control access through
Right.
any tools, and then we just install some kind of like, even if they're not ready to pay any kind of tools over there. So we have all the like lifetime permanent tools like
What
WebRoot
even-
and all.
what-
We install that.
What's it called?
Like let's suppose WebRoot. So the WebRoot. We install
is it?
that.
WebRoot? You do WebRoot. That's crap. WebRoot is crap. You should do
WebRoot is
Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes, not WebRoot, you dummy.
No, sir. I don't recommend Malwarebytes now. Malwarebytes is not so good. If you use
Yes, it is.
Malwarebytes, okay?
You use WebRoot.
Sure.
What a fool. You are a fool, dude. WebRoot is bloatware. I know that.
Okay,
I've
tell me,
used
which
WebRoot.
is the best antivirus you recommend?
Sophos. Sophos. Hands
Sophos?
down. Yeah.
Amstown?
Sophos. I use Sophos.
Okay. Well, we do.
You don't even know what
because
you don't even know what Sophos is. So that shows how much you
Sophos?
are out of the loop. What is Sophos? How does it work?
Yes, sir. Sophos is an antivirus. I know. I heard about it, but we don't
Oh,
have.
you
like,
heard
a
about it,
Sophos.
but you've never
Yes, sir,
used
we-
it. You've never used it. It's the highest rating
Yes, sir.
antivirus right now. You probably
My
like to
company
do.
does not-
You do WebRoot? Oh my God! Walmart sells
Sir, we do
WebRoot. The Geek Squad does
we-
WebRoot. That stuff is crap.
Yes.
It's crap.
Not crap, sir.
Yes, it
Sir,
is.
It depends upon the user, sir. Because we have all the certified teams. We have like all the engineers are working here. So
No,
what
you,
I'm
no, you
telling
don't.
you is
No,
that,
you don't. You don't. No, you don't.
sir,
No,
sir,
no,
now you're
no,
distracting
no.
from your question. You're
I'm
distracting
talking.
from your question.
You don't
was
understand.
What
You
tool
don't
we
understand.
used to do the tune-up and cleanup, right? Your question was what tool we used to do the tune-up and cleanup.
WebRoot is not the way to go. Whoever trained you on WebRoot is an idiot. And I know you don't do that anyway. All you do
Sure.
is you run Event Viewer and you charge the customer $300,
Uh-huh.
and then you're done, and they have to go back to their credit card company and get it refunded. That's why I run my channel, to show you the idiots that you guys are.
Sir, if you provide them the support, what's wrong with it?
Web
That
root.
makes them feel
Oh my
happy.
God.
That makes them feel comfortable.
Web root.
Like, yes, they have
What
they have a support. Sir, you are smart enough to understand the computer and other things. How many
Yeah.
people you make them feel happy? How many people you make them feel satisfied? Like, there is nothing wrong going to be happen in future as well. At least we do, because
I don't
we
use
all
web
know,
root.
okay?
I don't use web root.
Sir,
The minute you
Sir,
said
you
web
might
root, the minute you said
Uh-huh.
web root, I thought, oh my God, he's a total idiot. He's a total idiot.
Sure,
You don't use web root, dude. That stuff happens at Best Buy Geek Squad. You probably Googled it.
sir,
God, you're
these
dumb.
days
You are dumb,
these days
dude. You are dumb.
you're not
And I
talking,
just,
sir. You don't get
I
any
have
point
been
here.
I have been holding you
You're
on for 16 minutes. You're not doing your job, and that's why I'm doing this. You can't steal from people. I've
We
punked
do
you
not
for
steal.
16 minutes.
We do not.
I have
Sir, we
fooled
do not
you.
steal.
I have punked you.
You're trying to push me down here.
I have punked
Okay.
you. 16 minutes. Keep talking. Keep talking.
You, okay. Well,
You
sir,
can't
Babe Ruth is
you-
also, sir, Babe Ruth is a multi-dollar, okay, the MNC multinational company. You cannot
What do
say it
you
is a
what
crash.
what do you do if they're getting the blue screen of death? Do you use web root? What do you use if they
The
get
blue
a
screen?
blue, yeah, a blue screen of death? What do you do?
Well, that means if the people's their Windows drivers are getting compromised, or there could be the issues in their hard drive. So, if the problem, like I told you in the very first stage, we take care of all the problems that are related with the softwares. If it's the Windows driver issues, we can ask the customers that yes, once we get that confirmed, like that's some driver issues, we ask the customers like yes,
You're
we
tripping
can install
over
the new
yourself.
drivers on it.
You're tripping over yourself. You're tripping over yourself. Sorry.
Sure, I'm being honest with you. To be very honest, I'm just being
No,
honest.
you guys don't even touch blue screens of death. If you see a blue screen of death, you hang up the phone. I've already been there.
Sure, if I ask you questions, okay? To be very
Okay,
honest, if I ask you 10 questions,
I'm
10
gonna let you
questions,
go.
won't
I'm gonna
be
let
able
you
to
go.
answer one-
You haven't convinced me one bit. I suggest that you go home, do some meditation, and think twice about what you're doing. You're stealing money. You seem to know enough about
Sure.
computers, so therefore you would know whether or not you're stealing, and you are a thief. Goodbye. I have to do that now and then. I just like to feed it to them in different flavors, I guess. Oh, I gotta record this. 52 minutes on this session. Good.
I gotta name it first. Whoops. Yeah! We did it! We put that boy in his place. Yeah! Amen!
That's a good idea, Mark. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong about WebRoot. I seriously do not like WebRoot. I don't know. The last time I tried WebRoot was the last time I used it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, see, they live in a bubble. They're indoctrinated. there are a percentage of them that actually think they actually are doing um, a good job. Um, when I talked to my friend Ramesh last night, he's like, Ray, what you're telling me and what I see when I go back to India, it's a little different right now. He said, these people, he goes, if anything, they're taking these scamming jobs because they get paid a little bit more. Purple skills. When I call the people at my work, because a ticket comes in the queue, I'm under the gun. I'm really kind to them. I'm very patient. You don't use my scam baiting as a guide to how I do my work. The reason why I love my job is when I'm done fixing them, I always send them a follow-up email, and then if they want to, they can send me what's called a Bravo Award. And all I can say is in the year and a half I've been there, I've earned over almost $4,000 in Bravo Awards, which paid for all of the equipment that I use to do this streaming. Hey Gregory, how you doing? I'm gonna call these dudes back as Mary. But yeah, if I called you Purple, you'd be surprised at how calm and nice I am. And I won't use Mary's voice, I would use my voice. But yeah, the Bravo Awards at my job they're wonderful things because they also show my supervisor that I really do care about the work I do. I think that's why I like scam baiting so much also, is because this is a chance for me to flex my computer brains against some criminals, you know? I know you were teasing me. Well, yeah, being an IT person, it's a constant baptism of fire, and that's largely why I like it.
I've been running with my head cut off since 1992. If you go further back, 1982, I was that strange little kid that would go collect cans for 2 hours so I can get 2 quarters to play Pac-Man for 10 minutes. Now, Super Bowl starts in 45 minutes. No, I don't. Let me put my regular voice on.
I had a good heart-to-heart with Ramesh because, you know, he's a very high-paid, he's a very, very smart person. He works on medical scanning devices. He's done work for artificial hearts, things like that. And so when I went to dinner with them, oh, you actually worked for Osborne Computer? Wow. Yeah, I remember Osborne. Yeah, I've been a computer geek since I was I would say since I was 7 years old. My first video game, my dad was flying in to Reno, Nevada, so the plane flight was delayed. So my mom took me and my brother and my 2 brothers and my sister to pizza. It was a pizza joint, and this was in 1976. And my mom gave us some quarters, and my brother brought me over, and we played this game called Pong. And all I can tell you is I love that game so much. They dragged me screaming.
Hello?
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 Hey, hey, ma'am. I was just talking with a gentleman on this number. Okay, my name is Peter. May I please speak with him?
You were talking to Ray. Is that who you were talking to?
Yes, I got you. Well, sir, I'm just calling you, okay? Well, at the end of the conversations, you suggested me something that I need to go for the meditation, right? Then I'll better understand about the process.
No, Peter, what I was trying to do is just tell you, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? However, I will give you this. you do have some knowledge. I'm not gonna discount you on that. I would much rather you, I really, as a heart to heart, I would much rather you take your skills and go work for an honest company, not a scammer. Okay? I do this because people get, do you know how much money is being scammed out of America and Canada and the United Kingdom, Australia, and just largely over the world? It's $110+ million per year. Some estimate as much as $1 billion. Okay? You need to understand, when you call somebody and you take advantage of them, you might be talking to an elderly woman who decides, should I pay for this computer bill so that I can check my email to let my children know that I'm okay? Or should I not pay the bill and pay for the computer repair? And then her internet gets disconnected. Or maybe she can't pay for her electricity. Do you realize that that's happening right now? I don't think you necessarily do that because I don't have proof. But that's what scammers are doing to people. In some cases, they call them up telling them that they owe IRS taxes, and it puts them in bankruptcy. On top of that, do you know what happens? Do you know what happens to my friends? Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens when my friends get a phone call from an Indian? They hang up.
Sure.
That Indian could be calling to give them money, but they hang up because of people like you. I'm serious. I don't dislike
Sure,
you.
I heard about this IRS and all these like other scandals, and we strongly recommend like these things are really bullshit.
They are.
Like the very.
And I'm telling you, I called a number that came off of what's called a fake technical support virus alert. Okay, it was routed to your call center. Your boss paid this advertiser to have a share of those phone calls. Okay. Now, you might think that you're doing honest work, but you're not. Anybody who gets it's no different than this. What if you went to go get into your car and the sticker was on it saying that your engine's going to blow at any time because you have to have an oil change? Don't you think that seems a bit suspicious? That's what happened to me when I got your pop. That's when I got that pop-up. So what I want to invite you to do is I can give you an email address, and if you email me, I will give you links to the company I work for, and you speak English really good. I think you can probably get a job there, and it's an honest job, and it probably pays twice as much as what you're making right now. But you're going to have to work to get it. I make $60,000 a year. I know you don't make that.
Sir, yes, sir. Of course, that's not even required.
And I don't even steal from people. I don't steal from people. I help them. That's what you would be doing if you went to work for the company that I work for.
Sir, I have been working here for a long time, and I know like if we ask someone to pay $200, we never ever charge even a single extra penny from the amount that we told to the customer that usually costs for our support, as well as for the technical work and for the.
You don't do anything. You run tree commands and netstat. You mentioned WebRoot, but to me that's like punishing them. And I know you don't do WebRoot. I've yet to see a scammer install WebRoot. I've seen them install Malwarebytes, the free version. But that was like very rare that they do that. If anything, they do Advanced Identity Protector.
Well, sir, but we do provide. We have the lifetime keys of WebRoot.
Here's a good question. If you weren't working for a scammer, why does the phone number change all the time? You do know that, right?
Because of the traffic. How we can get reached to the customers. We need traffic.
Any company would be out of their mind to change their phone number. That'd be like changing the name of your business or moving it, not telling anybody. The reason why your boss
Sure.
changes the phone number is because you guys are an illegitimate operation.
But sir, there is a problem. Like, if we simply like being running the PPC commands on Google, like the genuine customers like hers having any kind of like computer issue problem, antivirus
Okay.
problem,
How
blue
long have you
black
been?
screen problem,
How
they
long
can
have you
search
been?
us. But
How,
sir,
how
it's
long?
all because the Google adware from
What's the
last
name
2
of
to 3 years.
what's the name of your company? What's the name of your company?
So now I'm feeling uncomfortable by sharing the name of my company, and I request you please don't ask me this.
You don't know the name of the company you work for?
I do know, sir, but please
Then
don't ask me these questions because
why?
now I'm being honest with you, and like I have been being honest with you. I never been dishonest with anyone. But some
Okay, all right, okay.
where I want to.
Okay, I want if you're honest, where are you located? Where are you really located? I need to hear it from you. I already know, but I want to hear you
Sir,
tell me.
my company that is located in California. That's we refer
No,
to. That has been
you're
located
you're
in
you're
West Hollywood, California.
you're lying. You're lying. You are lying. I am
Sir,
sorry.
the company has been
Your name's
registered in California, sir.
your name's not
Sir,
Peter. I want you to know one of my best friends is an Indian. His name's Ramesh. He's a really good guy. Difference between him
have
and
you ever been in
you.
India?
Ra-
Have you ever
no,
been in India?
no, but my friend has. His name is Ramesh. He's a very
Sir, I have
honest
many
person.
friends. Sir,
Unlike
I have
you,
many friends
unlike
from
you,
across.
my friend Ramesh is honest. If he was in India and I asked him, "Where are you, Ramesh?" He would say, "I'm in India." You're in India,
Sir,
but
what
you're
profession
telling
you
me
do?
you're in California.
Sir, what profession you do?
I'm a computer technician. I'm a network engineer. I'm Cisco certified. I help people when their computer breaks, when their printer breaks, if their network goes down.
And
I
how did
also
you reach
write.
these people who's having such kind of problem?
They call into our help desk, and if the help desk can't do it, they transfer it to a level 2 technician, which is the team I'm on. And if someone needs some software written, I develop software as well.
And sir, which can I have the name of the company which you did refer?
I'll give it to you if you send me an email. I don't broadcast my company's name on YouTube. That's improper.
We are not on YouTube right now, sir.
Yes, you
You also know.
are.
I also know that.
Everyone can hear you right now. You're on YouTube. You're being broadcast.
Okay, so then what's your channel name, sir? I'll have to watch myself on YouTube.
Nope, not going to give it to you. You're going to need to email me. If you're going to take that
I
first
understand
step,
that, sir.
you need to take that first step if you want my help.
Sir, you're doing good job, sir. I really appreciate, and I really hope for the best.
Okay, I want you to email me. Oh, do you got a pen?
No, sir, I cannot do that. But I hope,
Okay.
wish you all the luck, sir. Wish you all the best for your future endeavors. It was
Okay,
nice
well,
speaking to talking with you, sir.
Stop scamming
Like,
people.
yes.
You know what's wrong. You know what's wrong. You know what's wrong. I like this text now. It's really good. Pen and pepper. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to try to squeeze in one more call. Super Bowl starts in 40 minutes, so I'm sure we can do something. Let me see if 246, 78. Let me try that number that Jarvis just gave me.
Let me check my voice. I also want to do a synchronization test. Hey, thank you, Rebecca. I really appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I am out of sync. For some reason, my live streams go out of sync after about an hour. Yeah, I know. I have... Hold on.
I have a soft spot for people in India only because I know the hell they're going through. I don't have a soft spot. I don't have a soft spot for someone who's decided to become a scammer. That's why I'm really hard on them. But I'm not mean. I'm just firm. I call them dummy. That's about as much as I do. Um, I've actually helped 2 scammers leave the scamming profession and get a job. So my next project in that regard is I'm going to build a web page on a cloud server that I have. And I'm just going to tell them to go to the web page, and it's going to have a job search engine. That way they don't feel like they're going to take a chance emailing me. They can just go to the web page and they can see the job links and just give them a little bit of a push. I'm not going to go out of my way or spend money, to try and
help them because,
there's different scammers. The people who become scammers for a variety of reasons. And it's unfair to label them all the same way, that they just want money. Some of them go to a job and they're at a legitimate job and they're turned into a scammer. That does happen. And then there's ones that are just plain rotten. They hate America and they want to scam them.
so there are bad scammers out there. That's why I can't just blanket try to help all of them. That's cool, Bruce.
The number does not recognize.
Okay, so they're out. Let me check for another. Let me check scammer.info real quick. Yeah, that's the one I just tried calling. $4906. Something just tells me either it was hubris, self-defense, or just a serious case of denial that brought him to call me back. And that's what I'm saying. You can't loop them all into one category. They all become scammers for a different reason. Yeah, you're right, Rebecca. In fact, that I have personal experience. One of the 2 people that I helped get a job had only been a scammer for 2 days. And so that really does make a difference.
So I'm going to turn my regular voice on so I don't sound like a young woman. Yeah, I've done tons of research on what, some of it is that, Purple. One of the really good studies that I did is, it was a legitimate call center. This person got a job with them and he was processing medical claims. After about a month, they recognized that he had good English and good acumen. His personality was witty. And so they gave him a promotion. And that promotion was to be an IRS scammer. Yeah, I try my best coloring with D. I try to live my life and give everybody a chance. I'm not going to give a chance to some dude raping somebody or somebody running at me with an axe. I'm not an idiot. But you have to ask those questions. Why are they doing this? And then if you look at India and read up on the way that country manages its people, oh yeah, no, that's one of my goals, Purple. I'm going to do that web page, and I'm going to put at the bottom, if you do get a job, please get a hold of me, and I'm going to give them a special number to call, and I want to have them on my live stream to just show that there is a way for them to get out of doing what they're doing. And when I talked to my friend Ramesh, he basically rolled his eyes. He said, Ray, even if they make a little bit of extra money, all they got to do is just work a couple of months, save up some money, and then call in sick and go get a real job, one that's not illegal. So Ramesh is unusually, he wasn't hard on them. He was like, I don't know. I can see he was disappointed. I then told him about the HR scams, and he said, yeah, I knew about them. And I'm like, it's just a shame. India is actually a really beautiful country, especially Southeast India. My friend had on it when he first started as my roommate. I asked him, so do you charm snakes? He knew I was joking. And he goes, well, there are people that charm snakes in India, Ray. And I said, well, what else would you do? And he goes, well, I go to the temples. And so he showed me some cell phone pictures of him visiting temples in India. One of my favorite dentists is an Indian. Now, when you hear about in today's politics about the economic split, the rich and the poor in America, times that by 1,000, and that's what you have in India. It's that bad. Yeah, most of the people on my team are Indian. And the few that know about my channel, they love what I'm doing. And they're glad that I do take a moment to try to help if I can. You can blame all that on my mom. I had a really good mom. She told me, no, actually they don't. My company they do help them with their English. They start off only help. Okay, the way it works with my company, right now we have, I don't know the exact numbers, but we have like 5 huge buildings in Bengaluru and Hyderabad. These are cities in India. And we have thousands of people that work for my company in India. So the help desk techs that work with me, they initially help each other. And then as they we have internal courses, and as they start learning English better, that's when they start getting in on the tier 2 and they help people in America. Thank you, Crypt Keeper. Okay, Marcus, you have a great day too. If you're a Super Bowl fan, get ready. In 30 minutes, we're going to have I think it's Kansas City against the 49ers. The Chiefs versus the 49ers. I'm just hoping it's a close game because, well, it's not only the close game I like to watch the game until the first touchdown gets hit, and then if it starts to become a shutout, that's when I start losing my interest. Thank you, Ben. You guys are great. I posted or I've said in the past, when I first started my channel, I didn't live stream. All I did was call scammers all day, every day. And it took about 1.5 years, but it wore me out. I got lonely because that's all I was doing. Yeah, if the football game don't work out, I might look at maybe another stream. But I got lonely because that's all I was doing. I was calling scammers for like 7 to 8 hours a day. And then if I got a good call, I would spend the next 6 hours editing a video. So I kind of burned out. And then about 1.5 years ago, I saw Scammer Payback, and a thought occurred to me. I said, if I had started streaming at the beginning, I don't think I would have been so burned out. And I think I've proved that to myself. It's a whole world of difference when I'm scam baiting and I get to see you guys reacting. It's so cool. And my 6-hour editing is now down to 45 minutes. So, and that's due to when I do this, the flashing avatars, I used to do this in post-production, and that took a long time. I would have to look at the waveform in Adobe Premiere, and when I saw Mary's voice do the waveform, I would create a label and have her face on for the length of the waveform. So a half-hour video literally would take 4 hours to edit. Today, everything's done in real time using my scripting program. Oh, that stupid is covering my sensors. So when I talk, I'm talking loud enough to see it moved the. Let me do this. There we go. When I talk, my voice shows up, and when they talk,
your online presence makes an impression.
That has sped up my editing so much. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to finish the pop-up search. It looks like we're not going to find anything. But, so what happens now, is I do my live stream, and then I locally record the videos, and then generally at work when I get a break, I go through the videos and I grade them. And I've got a lot of clips that I can repost to YouTube. I decided to spend my vacation just doing nothing but live streaming and Twittering. I've done a lot of Twittering. YouTubing. Twittering for my YouTubing. Now I think we're done for now. I've got to cook some nachos up. I'm going to eat nachos while I watch football. So, I think this was a pretty good session. Another hour and 44 minutes. You bet, Greg. Thanks for coming to the stream. You guys are fantastic. Thanks so much. In fact, I can end my chat with YouTube. I go here. Channel videos. Oh, wait a minute. Dashboard. They made a change in my streaming software, so I have to kill my stream through YouTube Studio. It's really weird. So I type so much faster on this keyboard. I can type 120 words a minute. That's okay, Rebecca. I used to hate football. So I'm planning to do a stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm gonna do there's a slight possibility. There's a slight possibility I might not be able to do it. But I'll have that posted on my channel that I can't live stream tomorrow. I'm returning to work after 2 weeks vacation, and I don't know what they are going to throw at me. So, but I'll do my best. I'll have the stream set up and ready, and then if everything at work is cool, I'll go ahead and do my live stream. I did my vacation for my YouTube channel, and I think it's paid off. I have my user subscriptions have increased, and my view counts are going up. So, you guys have a great evening.